Baby, you always doing stuff.
All right, so now we are live and we're on the Patreon.
Okay. I see somebody in here. They already talking about it. I'm ready. What's going on, Mitch? What's going on, Rosemary? Okay, I see y'all coming in. If anybody is here, anybody that's checking in right now, I went ahead and started a little bit early today because I wanted to know like anybody who have their vision boards that wasn't able to present their vision boards last class. We came live a little bit earlier today so that you guys will be able to do so. So if you're logging on right now and you didn't get to be able to present your vision board last time, this will be the time that you'll be able to do so. At 7 o'clock, we're gonna bring in Coach Lacole, and we're gonna let her take it away. So, what's going on, Leandra? How you doing? I see you pulling up. Did you have your vision board? Did you want to share it? I don't know what Minute Maid put inside that fruit punch, but I tell you, it'd be so good. All you need is a couple cubes of ice, and it takes it all the way home for you. I'm telling you, it do me
On that
so
one,
good.
I'm gonna give you that one.
That that
It's been a
that
while.
Josh, is that light a little too dark, or you want me to brighten it back up, or that's good?
For you,
Yeah.
there. It's kind of harsh lighting because it gives you like an undershadow.
Okay.
Yeah, that's better.
That better. All right, there we go. What's going? Hey, Tasha, how you doing? Good evening to you as well. All right, Tasha, I went ahead and I came live like 20 minutes early because I know I had a couple of people hitting me up about not being able to present their vision boards. Have you guys gotten finished? Are you at a point, and you know what I'm saying, where y'all want to show us what you got going on and all that? Leandra, wait a minute, Leandra, how in the world have you not finished your vision board yet? We on the whole third class. You acting worse than mahogany now. I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry. I forgot. Forgot we got to let her be good tonight. She said, I'm doing well. How about you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How about you? You got your vision board finished, Tasha? Who we got? Oh, okay, then that's what's up. Tasha say, look, hold on. First of all, I'm ready for class. I presented mine last time. I know that's right. I was just trying to make sure. I want to make sure that everybody who did get theirs finished and wanted to show, I want to give them an opportunity to do so. Leandra, you got to get on board now. I had my little meditation music playing. Man, you know I be over here tripping, man. I be over here tripping. I don't know where y'all classmates at. How they do, Josh? They gonna come in and go out and then say, I can't find the link. I can't find the link.
I swear. Let me go back and make sure. Like,
Did you already put it in there to click the
I
link?
put it in the bio. I mean, they can click on the video. They can click in the bio of or the description of the video.
Mm-hmm.
They can click on the comment I left. They can
Oh,
click.
okay.
They can click. They can click. They can click.
Yeah, you got to get it done. You got to get it done.
Mm.
What's the problem? You just haven't been having a lot of time to be able to get in there and actually start working on it. It is kind of time consuming too, though. Talking about ready, found the link this time. I know that's right. Well, we glad you found the link this time. Welcome to class. Welcome to class, my whoop whoop. That ain't my whoop whoop 2008. I know that's right. Okay. All right. Well, then that's what's up. Hold on one second. Hello? Did you click on the link that's inside the Patreon? So wait, so when you go into the Patreon and you go up there to where the video is at, you see us on live right there? She's saying she's in the Patreon, Josh, and she sees the video. Did you click the video, Ruth? And when you click the video, it won't let you in? Uh-huh. Okay, because he was okay. Hold on 1 second, because I want to make sure I'm communicating right. Okay, so she can actually see the video and everything, but it's not allowing her to comment anything. In order for her to be able to comment, to be able to show her vision board, is
Hmm.
it something else that she's supposed to be doing?
In order to show her vision board or to
Yes,
join the.
she's gonna come on live with me right now so she can show her vision board.
Oh, that's a different issue. Okay. So,
Okay,
okay.
hold on 1 second, Ruth. We about to get you together. Okay.
She can see the comments, correct? She can see these
She
comments.
said, yeah. She said she can see all the comments, Josh.
Okay. So I'm going to paste the link.
He about to put the link inside the comments. You
Yes.
click it. There you go, right there. Click that link that's in the comment where it says street poet. You see that? You see the that link that he just posted? All right. Yep. Click that link. Click the link and type in your name. The YouTube one. All right. She said it's loading.
Okay.
Yeah. Make sure you hit allow mic. Make sure you hit allow mic, because that's going to be the only way we're going to be able to hear you. She said it's just her on the camera.
Yeah, because she didn't hit enter for after her name.
Did you hit enter after you typed in your name?
She has to hit join the room.
What'd you say, Josh?
She has to hit join the room after she's done.
He said you have to hit join the room after you're done. So after you click that link, type in your name, and then you hit the to join the room.
It will say join the room, join the broadcast, one of the two.
He said it's either gonna say join the room or the broadcast. Yeah, hit that. Let's see what it do. There you go. It says it's hit in a studio. Okay, I'm gonna have to hang up.
Man.
And no worries too. This is the reason why we came in on early too, just because I knew it was going to be a couple of y'all. So I wanted to make sure that I gave you guys some time to be able to come on and do this. All right, you ready, Miss Ruth?
Yes, I am. Honey, I was mad last week. Hi, everybody. I don't know if y'all can see my vision board. I'm going to turn my top light on. Hold on.
Babe, Miss Ruth about to show her vision board.
Hi, Mahogany. Let me get my glasses too, because I'm blind.
Hi, Mahogany. This the one who came to see us from New York when we was in Baltimore.
Can y'all see this or y'all can't see it?
Hold up. Yep, we can.
Okay.
You're going to have to point to some stuff, though.
Okay.
All right.
I don't even know where to begin, because I was all over the place trying to get me together in here.
Okay.
All right. The things that I was want to do stop is breaking my own heart. And some of it's written on these little stickies in here.
Okay.
Don't accept poor treatment or behavior from no one.
Okay.
Know that I, Ruth, matter. Also, never dumb me down for no one. Always be true to myself, because I got a habit of reaching out when I see people in need. But I stopped that ever since I started this. Well, a little bit before that. This just reiterated, stop it and knock it off.
Okay.
So I've been working on that. I almost got that down to a T. Stopped accepting the bare minimum from people, because I'll put it to you like this. Somebody will say, oh, can I borrow $200? Okay, I give them the $200. Oh, I got 50. Can I pay you in increments? Stop that. So I'm not lending nobody nothing else.
Yeah, sometimes it had to be like that.
Stop putting myself last. There's so many things in here, which I stopped doing that. I take care of me first before I do anything for anybody else. Oh, Jesus. Y'all gotta bear with me. I'm camera shy. Oh, I really am.
It's okay.
Here come my son too. What is it, son? I'm in class. I told you I had class earlier. Look at my purse and get it. Okay. I trust my inner self and my own gut feeling. So I'm stop doubting me and go with my gut feeling and not flipping it around every which way. What hits
Yes,
me is what it is. We're gonna stop with all the stops because that's almost done. Don't open my front door,
sir.
sir. Create a plan for myself. Always put God first. Accept things that I cannot change. And I'm always taking somebody else out to eat. And I wrote this down here that I'm gonna take myself out to eat. Still haven't done that. Still take my grandson or my son with me. Pray daily and meditate. Read the word or listen to the word.
Mm-hmm.
Establish my priorities.
Oh yeah.
Do exactly what makes me happy. Know that I am worthy. Got that from you.
Uh-huh.
Take control of my future. Increase
Mm-hmm.
my expectations of my own life. Create my own peace and enjoy spending time with myself. And I did have a problem with that for years.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting in the house by myself. It was so bad that I went and got my son back out the group home, okay? Because I just
Oh
didn't
yeah.
want to. Yeah, I did. They wouldn't let him come out for COVID anyway, so I had to get him out of there. I did. Trust myself and my own process.
Mm-hmm.
Stop accepting just what people offer. Love myself enough to walk away from anything that I can't even read my hurts me.
Mm-hmm.
Let my yes be yes and my no's be no's.
That's
Always
important.
follow through the plan for myself, knowing that I have the right to change my mind at any time.
Mm-hmm.
Let go of the past. Oh, I can't read my I'm sorry, y'all.
Take your time. We still got time. We don't start class until 7 o'clock, so you good. You got some more time.
Let go of my past and pursue my future.
Mm-hmm.
Stay away from stagnant and stuck people.
Right.
Embrace new people and places.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of the in between.
Yes.
Make a solid choice and stand on it.
Mm-hmm.
And all of these are just little phrases. I got little stickers. Follow my own heart. Shine bright, sparkle. Good things ahead. I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing that I'm good enough. For God to create me. That's been on my refrigerator forever. A clean heart daily, period. And renew my mind.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm still working on it, but I'm getting there.
No, you did. You actually did really good, and you definitely understood the assignment because the vision board itself,
Hello.
the vision board itself was about getting to know your core self, getting away
Uh-huh.
from the materialistic things, getting away from everything else, and really doing a self evaluation to see what it is that you really wanted in your own life. It was a couple of things in your vision board that I really really liked. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And I got so many notes. Oh, it's horrible. I gotta show you this, then I'm gonna let you proceed with the class.
Okay.
Because I write myself notes every day for like the last 4 months.
Okay.
So this is all, and I keep it in here. Because I don't like clutter, so I keep everything in binders.
Mm-hmm.
But these are all different types of notes. That's just from last class. What is boundaries?
Oh yeah,
It's
I
it's
love
it's
that class.
messy. It just goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. It's just all kinds of stuff, and I date them
Mm-hmm.
with different things that I need. And I go back actually and look at this once a week.
Mm-hmm.
This was the original assignment that you gave me that I just keep on adding on to and adding on to and adding on to and that. But it makes me think and deal with me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's more mess in here. This is a hot mess. I'm gonna just show y'all these binders, and then I'm gonna get out of the way. I'm gonna get out of the way. But I'm always writing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's more in this because I'm obsessed with creating a better version of myself. Period. Point blank.
Right.
So I'm done. Thanks for letting me share.
Oh no. Like, okay, yeah, I said what I needed to say. But no, what I was about to say about your vision board, though, the good thing about it is one thing that stood out to me was you once you started doing the homework and really
Uh-huh.
filling in those lines, you really got to that point, and you said it even when you were doing it, you was like, you had to stop yourself from doing certain things. Like you already knew that you shouldn't have been doing it, but because you took that time to write it out. See, it's something important about when you're taking notes. When you're taking notes and you're able to go, first of all, when you're writing it out, it's like it's writing, it's written inside your brain at that moment.
Uh-huh.
when you write it out and you standing up and you looking at it, boom, that's your constant reminder right there. Oh yeah, I got to learn how to say no, and I gotta, and accept the fact that my no is gonna come without any feelings of regret or guilt. You know what I mean? The fact that you're able to say now that, you know what, I know that I was overly extending myself before.
And I was.
Yeah, now I'm in a place in life where I'm telling people no, and I'm not trying to come through for everybody, and I'm only doing things on my own term. All of that is definitely going to create that peace that you want to have in your own life. Because like I say, whenever you're dealing with peace, you got to understand that this peace is basically a big boundary. It's an invisible boundary that we have around ourselves, but it's also something that, I'm saying, we can't go pick it up from a mall or anything like that. It's something that we have to create, and we create that type of peace by being able to identify the things that's in our life that's disrupting that peace, that's bringing us that drama, that chaos, you know what I mean, that, all that extra stuff. So once you identify what those things are, it's about separating yourself from those things in that moment, right then, right there. So you putting into your vision board, I'm about to stop second guessing myself, and I'm gonna follow my tuition, I'm gonna follow my gut feeling. That's extremely important on your healing journey. You got to get to a place, and I actually had that in my notes to talk about today, about following your own tuition, you know what I'm saying, getting to a place where you're not second guessing yourself. So kudos to you. You did a really, really good job. I'm so glad you was able to share today. I mean, man, y'all make me proud when y'all get the homework done. when y'all get the homework done, I'll be extremely excited. What's going on, Stacy?
Okay, so how do I get out so somebody else could come in? What do I do, Josh?
Well, actually,
and hi, Josh. Thanks for helping.
Look, everybody knows who Josh is now. So yeah, stop second guessing. Yes, ma'am, Amy. We definitely got to stop second guessing ourselves. First and foremost, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start getting class started right now. Y'all know today's class is about. So if you got your paper, you got your pen already. Today's class is about shutting down those inner conversations, those inner negative conversations that we have within ourselves on a regular basis that talk us out of that new relationship, that new job, that new car, from starting that new business or that new brand. We're going to be talking about those things because a lot of times we don't need protection from other people. We need protection from ourselves. Okay. And that's what we're going to talk about today. But what I wanted to do today as well, I got a special guest. She's also a life coach, a positivity coach as well. I need you guys to follow her on Instagram. When I did my first podcast with anybody, as far as coming on and really sharing platforms, she was one of the people that brought me on to her. So I wanted to return that favor, return that love. So I'm going to let her go first. You guys show her plenty of love. She'll be you guys can also ask her questions. If you got some questions that you want to ask, we're gonna treat her same way you'll treat me. You can grill her too. Grill her too. She ready. She, we built for this. So her name is Coach Lacole, and we're gonna let her go ahead and take it away.
Hello, everyone. I am Coach Lacole. I am the Positivity Life Coach out of Atlanta, Georgia. And how you want me to start it off? You want me just to go with it? Dig deep into it?
Well, I think the first thing we'll do is go ahead and go ahead and give them a little bit of background on you and what it is that you do. Go ahead and give them your handles as well. And like I said, I already put out the topics. Josh is also listening, so if you have any other points or anything that you want to drop in, he'll be able to put those banners up so those guys will be able to grab notes as well.
Okay. Well, you can follow me on Instagram on the Road to Greatness LLC. Just like it said, on the Road to Greatness LLC. I have been a life coach since 2015. I'm also a medical social worker in a trauma hospital in downtown of Atlanta. And let me see. I've been doing this for a while, pretty much doing with goal setting and planning. But however, when COVID came in, it kind of changed my whole perspective on life. COVID came in with 2020, and I fell into depression. I gained weight because I'm in healthcare field. So everybody was giving us free food. Like everything was free, this, free that, everything was this. Then I got overloaded. Not only am I helping my patients, but I'm helping the doctors, I'm helping the nurse practitioners, the nurses, I'm helping my patients, I'm helping my friends, I'm helping my family for the fact that hey, I'm the family therapist. So of course everybody's coming to me. So my thing is, well, what about me? And that's when self-care comes into place. Like, how am I to love myself? How am I going to take care of me? If I can't take care of me, how am I going to effectively take care of my patients? And that's when the light bulb clicked in. I haven't been doing my business for a while because I was moving us towards the medical side. But when COVID came back, most of my friends and families were like, hey, look, this is the time. It's time for you to rebrand. It's time for you to rebuild. We need you back on the field. And that's what exactly happened. I rebranded my whole business. I came back into it. And again, it was the negative thought. Well, do anybody want to talk to you? Is anybody going to listen to you? Are you are you this? The negative thoughts just came in. And so one day I said, you know what? We're gonna wing it. That's the whole purpose of me being a life coach. I am a certified life coach. I am a degree life coach. I was trained. We are going to turn them negatives into positives. That's what we're gonna do. So then what I started doing is I started practicing my self-care. So I started practicing self-care to help myself better. I started doing self-care podcast on my Instagram live every first and every third Sunday of each Sunday at 7 p.m. We have a special guest to come on to speak about self-care. Streetport came in, she came in and ripped it. It was one of the best self-cares that we had in a while.
Thank you.
It was the best one we had in a while. So with the negative thoughts come from negative emotions.
Yep. Take notes, y'all.
We are naturally geared to hear the negative thoughts or the worst case scenario.
Yep.
It is so easy. As human beings, we want the easy way out. It is so easy to go with the fast money, the fast this, the fast that. But when you have to work hard for it, some people don't want to work hard for it. I'm saying that to say it's because I teach my clients to change their negative mindset to a positive mindset. It takes a while. It takes time. Look, it took me 30 years to get here. But when I tell you it is well worth it, because at the end of the day, I have peace.
Yes.
At the end of the day, I have peace. So with a negative mindset, right now, this is the perfect topic. We have COVID. I want everybody to understand this. We have COVID. Everybody is short-staffed. The hospitals are short-staffed. The grocery stores are short-staffed. I love Waffle House. My Waffle House has been closed. I've never seen a Waffle House closed.
Especially in Atlanta.
I'm like, I can't get Waffle House on my way to work. What you mean? So many people are not working. So many people are not doing their jobs. So many people are frustrated. So the people that are working, they're working long hours because they're there. So everything is not everything, but a lot of things are negative.
Burned out.
I always tell people, don't add fuel to the fire. Prime example, we all been here. You go out to eat or go somewhere, the cashier's rude to you. So sometimes you want to get back, like, well, ma'am, you don't have to talk to me like that. But then, why add fuel to the fire? 9 out of 10, that person is going through something. And it has nothing to do with you. So what I do to change that negative, I always say something positive, and then I look at their name tag and add their name to it. So if they're upset, or if they're yelling at the next person, or if I come and they bring me up and they say something rude, well, how you doing today, Karen? Have a blessed day, Josh. Every time it changed the negative. Every time. Because they're going through something internally that we have no idea what it is. But my whole thing is, why add fuel to the fire? Let's change this negative to a positive. How do you change a negative into a positive? You change a negative into a positive by changing that emotion to positive. You have to that emotion. Everybody going through something in life, you may be triggered. We just had a conversation about this in my last conversation. You may be triggered by something real simple. Now, Street, I know you love Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
I know you love Dr. Pepper.
I do.
You may tell me, go get me some Dr. Pepper. I'm like, what you want Dr. Pepper for? I was triggered because something happened to me when I was a kid regarding Dr. Pepper. That's not your problem.
Right.
But that's the thing we have to understand is, well, why was I triggered by that? Why did I get triggered by Dr. Pepper? Something negative was going on in my mindset, and I gotta change that negative into positive. So now I just tell you that, you can have that little Dr. Pepper. I'm gonna stay with my ginger ale, but you can have that Dr. Pepper. But but that negative mindset, like, it is so easy to have a negative mindset, but how do you have a positive mindset? You have a positive mindset by changing your surroundings.
Yes. Very important. Very important. That's a gem.
Change your surroundings. You change your emotions. I tell everybody all the time, change your friends. Change your family members. Baby, look, I know it's hard. Within the last year, I found out who my real friends were. I've made some great friends, but at the end of the day, I had to take care of my mental health. I had to build healthy boundaries. I have to have a positive mindset. I keep hearing the phrase, booked and busy, booked and busy. I tell my clients, be booked and productive.
That's right. Exactly. Booked and productive. That's y'all. Make sure y'all write that down. Booked and productive. Yes, for sure.
There's a difference.
It is.
I can be busy all day long. I can have 3 conferences. I can do this, and it doesn't mean nothing to me. But are you booked and productive?
Yes.
When a person left your session, did they feel that session, or are they feeling the same way they were before you came to that session?
Exactly. You got to be effective. Got to be.
Like, it's not all about numbers. Quality over quantity.
Good quality people is what you always want to be surrounded by. Good quality people that have something to offer you in your life, and you're able to reciprocate that energy. But see, coach, I think the thing is, it's like we've been taught when we've been coming up, we've been taught to, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, well, it's only about me, 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 me. And we've been taught for a very long time that we can love other people, support other people, give to other people, make sacrifices for other people, and that's okay. But now when we get to the me, me, me part, now they want to tell us that, oh yeah, you being selfish, or you doing too much, or you making it all about you.
Correct.
But you got to get to a place where you understand that in today's time, it has to be about you. It has to be about you. Like you said, it's one thing to be booked and busy, but it's another thing to be booked and actually producing something. You know what I'm saying? Having some fruit, having something to say, like, this is what I'm doing with my life. You can have all the people that you want, all the fame that you want, but if you're not effective in anybody's life, then everything that you're doing is in vain. I try to tell people all the time that, in order for you to get to a certain level in life where you really creating that peace that you want, you got to be willing to make certain sacrifices. And like you said, some of those sacrifices will be friends, families, sometimes jobs, sometimes a change of major. Sometimes you just got to walk away from things and people that you thought that you would never walk away from. But how bad do you really want that life that you say that you want?
Correct. And to piggyback off that, you hit something right. To piggyback off of that, let me tell y'all a little bit of my background. So I'm from everywhere because I'm military, but I was raised in Augusta, Georgia. I was raised in Augusta, Georgia. I graduated high school 2007, but I knew personally I wasn't ready to go to college. I just knew that. And it was what it was. So 2009, I ended up moving to Atlanta. I'm a daddy's girl. I'm a baby girl. My dad didn't believe me. My dad is military. So his whole thing was go get you a government job. That was get you a government job, get you a government job. And I'm like, for what? There's so many other things that I can do in life now. Mind you, I don't know what, but I know it's something else I can do in life. Moved to Atlanta in the middle of the night. He'll tell everybody this. Moved to Atlanta in the middle of the night with $100 to my name. I had an air mattress. I had an old little laptop and some DVDs. So I made that my little TV. I made that my little TV. So I went to school to do psychology and ended up doing life coaching. Never heard of life coaching, but ended up graduating with psychology and life coaching. Then I went to the University of Georgia and did clinical social work. When I moved, my father did not talk to me. For 3 months, my dad would not talk to me. And it broke my heart and I didn't understand it. But that was the day I said, I'm going to be somebody. I don't know who I'm going to be, but I'm going to be somebody. I heard the negative thoughts like, oh, you not going to do nothing with your life. Oh, you going to stay in Augusta. Oh, you going this. Oh, you going like all the, like it was so much negativity that was coming at me. And I was like, you know what? You're going to be somebody. I don't know who I'm going to be. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do this. I have to overcome all the negativity that it is. So I came, like you said, I didn't talk to people. My own father wouldn't talk to me and I had to move on. But now, oh Lord, now, and even all the naysayers, like all my friends or associates was like, well, we thought you was gonna come back and we didn't know you were gonna do this and that. But now I'm in a position and it's just like, I just cannot believe that you did this, I did that. I tell everybody, you are your biggest critic.
Right.
In 2022, we're gonna be our biggest supporter.
Right. You got to change them around. You're right.
We're gonna be our biggest supporter. I tell people this all the time. I came with the naysays. I came with the negativity, but I knew I had a plan. Now, mind you, and I tell you to your face, I had no idea what I was gonna do. I came to Atlanta to be a psychologist. I came to Atlanta to be a psychologist. Here I am, a life coach, doing something that I've been wanting to do for years. Like I could never imagine I would be right here doing this right now, but I'm doing it because of what I had to do, because I had to overcome the negativity. Now, mind you, hard. I tell people this all day long, but I knew I had a passion. I knew I had something. I knew I had little kids looking at me.
Right.
My niece looking at me. I knew I had my nephew looking at me. So I knew I had to make a change. So it was hard not talking to certain friends. It was hard not talking to my father. But now, sometimes you just got to go out on faith. You just got to show people what it is. You have to show people are programmed, like you said. People are programmed. You get a job.
Yeah,
that's life.
Yep.
They don't talk about entrepreneurship.
Not at all.
So that's life. So of course you're not gonna understand it. And I always tell people, whatever you want to do, you need to be around people who's doing that.
Yep.
Because if you're around somebody who's been working a 9-to-5 job their whole life, how are they going to tell you about entrepreneurship? And that's when that big word networking come in.
Right.
That's where that big word networking coming in. But would turn into, you know what I'm saying, that just to piggyback what you said, like I said, I had them the negative emotions coming in, and I had to change into a positive. So I did, and now I'm here.
You got to change the narrative.
Change the negative. We change the negatives into positives.
Hulk coming through with the gems on the show tonight. Let's go.
Supporter 2022. We are our biggest supporter. The only thing is stopping you is you.
Yes, for sure. And I agree with that. I think a lot of times what we do is I think a lot of times, and I want you guys to go ahead and grab your papers, grab your pens and pads. Y'all already know that today's topic is shutting down negative thoughts, getting to a place in life where you understand that first and foremost, I think we put a lot of time and a lot of energy into trying to protect ourselves from certain things in life. You want to protect your car, you want to protect your house, you want to protect your jewelry, you want to protect all the things that you consider to be valuable. Right. I want to make sure you guys are taking notes because I put a lot of work into making sure that this was right. All right, the thing about it is we want to protect everything, but we do not protect our mind. You know what I mean? And that's the question. I need y'all to write that down. Because the reason why I say that is because if it's nothing more powerful than a changed mind, right? Then why are you not protecting that? If you keep in mind, the Bible simply says, you know what I'm saying? The devil comes to steal, kill, and to destroy. So if the only way that I'm able to control you, to manipulate you into thinking that you're worthless or that you don't have anything to offer or that you're less than, is for me to take control of your mind. If you feel as though your car is valuable, your jewelry is valuable, and your house is valuable, why do you not have that same type of drive about your mind, your mental space? You got to understand that you should never get to a place in life where you allow anybody to be able to manipulate your mind into being able to control you to live life the way that on their terms, basically, how they want you to live, what they want you to do. Prime example is even with your father. You know, if you would have stayed there and done what he wanted you to do, he would have been pleased with your life, but you wouldn't have been.
Correct.
He would have been happy, happy, joy, joy, living his life, moving on, doing whatever it is that he's doing. But the inside of you was still been broken, in shambles, not even fully developed, not living up to your fullest potential. Not even, you know what I'm saying? So I think that it's very important for people to understand that when you're dealing with certain things in life, that you always got to protect your mind. One thing that holds us in stuck situations is how we think, accepting the defeated type of mentality. Understand that when you accept defeat, when you first wake up in the morning, you know what I mean? I want you to understand something. If you wake up, and when you wake up, you already operating with those low vibrations, and you're already accepting the fact that, oh yeah, it's Monday, so it's going to be a long day. Guess what? It's going to be a very long day for you today on this here Monday. Why? Because you've already put that out there. You've already set the tone for your day. Now you've told all the negative energies around you, hey, look, I want y'all to go outside y'all way to make sure I have a bad day today. Because it's Monday and that's what we do on Mondays. I want you to make sure that, you have already employed every negative energy that surrounds you. You gave them a job. You gave them a task. You gave them something to do. Now their job is to destroy the peace that you're working so hard to try to create in your life. So you got to stop self-destructing. You got to stop self-sabotaging. You got to understand that it's extremely important for you to wake up every single day with the right type of attitude, with the same type of drive and energy that you have for other people. You have to have that same type of drive and that same type of energy for your own life. All right. So that y'all got that? You wrote that? She over here on the side of me. I'm trying to make sure. Yeah. And one of the other things I wanted to talk about was stop talking yourself out of success.
Yes.
Stop talking yourself out of success. And now, and I want y'all to understand, because y'all know how I am. And when I say success, I'm not talking about monetary things. I'm not talking about big houses and big cars. When I say stop talking yourself out of success, I'm always talking about spiritual things, emotional things, mental things. When, you know what I'm saying? Stop getting to a place in life that when you know for a fact that you can do something, when you know that you have the tools, you have the education, you know that you have the capability, the skills, and the mindset to do so, what is stopping you from taking that next step to open up that business, to start that brand? You know what I'm saying? To move to that new state, to try this new love interest. What is holding you back? What we do is we allow our mind to control that situation. Oh yeah, we'll get to living in our past. Let's just be honest about it. We'll get to living in our past, and we'll get to talking as well. That past relationship I had, it wasn't hitting on nothing. So I don't really think that I want to go into another relationship being serious with nobody. Well, I got lied to. I got cheated on the last time. So I'm not sure if I want to go and do this again. And here you are talking yourself out of a new love interest. Somebody that came into your life and they've shown you nothing but love, nothing but affection and attention, and all the things that you say that you want in a relationship, that person is willing to give to you, but because of your own thinking, you won't let that wall down. You won't let that guard down in order for that person to come in. How you done been on these different jobs and you done been there for years on top of years. They got the promotions right there on the wall. All you got to do is sign your name. But you go up to the board and you see somebody else's name up there who've been here for a while. Now, all of a sudden, you was all hyped about this new job and you was ready to go and get it. But you see their name up there. Now you talking, yes, oh yeah, well, they've been here longer than me, so they probably going to get it. Well, this person right here, they do all the overtime that they ask, so they probably going to get it. So now you're speaking all this negative stuff over your situation, and you haven't even signed your name on the board for the promotion yet.
Correct.
You've already talked yourself out of going to your next phase in life, all because of the way that you think. You got to get to a place where you understand that when those thoughts start to come in, you get right then and there. No, not today, devil. Not today. That's not what we're going to do. We're going to sign up for the job. And the good thing about it is this. It's choice making. Being able to make decisions in your life. Okay? Josh, I don't think I put that one up there. You might want to put it in the thing for me. It's decision making. Understanding that if you don't get to a place where you learn how to make decisions for yourself, that you're going to rob yourself of different opportunities. If you don't get to a place in your life where you lose that fear of making decisions. And I'm not talking about, just like I said, it's not just about one thing, it's all the way around the board. You got to get to a place in your life where you're comfortable making the right decisions for your life. And I say right decisions for your life because if it's your life and you make the decision, it was right for you in that moment. You done what was best for you in that moment. And the good thing about that is, even if it doesn't work out the way that you wanted to work out, or even if it doesn't produce the way that you wanted to produce, it's not affecting anybody but you. This is your life. So whatever it is you got to do, whether you sink or you swim, it's all on you. But you don't know how good you can do, how successful you can be, what you can get accomplished until you step up out of that stuck, that lack thinking that you're only supposed to have the bare minimum, that you're, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, well, you know, well, I'm a product of my environment. I was born in the hood, so you know, I'm hood for life. This is the type of family that I was born into, and this is what it's going to be. First thing I want you to write down is I am not, take the notes, I'm not a product of my environment. We got to unlearn some of the things that we thought that we already knew, right? You're not a product of your environment. You are an individual. You are an individual. You can, yeah, that's right. You got to get to a place in life where you understand that just because that's where you came from doesn't mean that that's what you always have to be. Mm-hmm. All of these things happen with you simply changing your mind to simply say, I want something bigger and I want something better for my life. Not only that, you got to also get to that place in your life where you understand that not only do I want it, I want you to take notes. Not only do I want it, I deserve it. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of times we have that lack thinking, you know what I'm saying? And we're talking ourselves out of these job promotions and these good relationships and buying our next car and starting our next business and doing certain things. We talk ourselves out of those things because we feel like within ourselves that we don't deserve it.
Correct.
That's a question that I always ask you guys. I say it every single time. You have to start speaking that over your life every single day. I am beautiful. I am beautifully made. I am worthy. I am determined. Every single day when you wake up, that's the goal. Every single day. What am I determined to do? Whatever needs to be done. Whatever needs to be done. That's my mentality. You wake up, you're hungry for it, you have passion for it, and you go and get it. And it's not because you got somebody with a battery in your back. That's not what we're going to do. We're not about having to, lighting a fire up under your feet. Is about lighting that fire with inside of you that constantly reminds you every single day, which is the reason why I wanted us to do those vision boards, is so that you can see it. These are the things that I need to work on. These are the things that I need to stop doing. As long as you know what it is that you're doing in your life and how you want to move in your life, then you should remove that doubt. That self-doubt that, oh yeah, well, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it because, everybody in my family, I'm saying, all of them, they drove trucks. So maybe I'll be a truck driver. You might not be meant to be a truck driver. You might be short like me. How you getting in and out of a truck? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not finna climb in and up. I'm not finna do all of that, bro. Not at all. But you got to have that type of drive and that type of determination to be able to stand alone. And that's a question that you have to ask yourself. Will I be able to do this and do it by myself? Stop, because you got to understand that everybody will not understand your plan. Everybody won't see what it is that you're trying to get accomplished. Everybody's not going to be on one accord. Everybody's not going to agree with how you want to move. And it's going to be a lot of people that's going to come around. You're going to have some people that's willing to support, but they're only willing to support to a certain amount. Right? Because if you start doing more than what I got, then I'm gonna have to stop supporting you. If you start driving a better car than what I got, I can't support you no more. If you start, wait a minute, you're getting a little too flashy. You done bought, a couple of new this and new that. And I know that ain't what you normally wear. Now you dressing a little bit different. You speaking a little bit different. You moving a little bit different. Those same people that were supporting you in the very beginning, they are not going to always be there. Some people will start out the season with you, but won't be there when everything starts to grow, when it's time to pick the fruit off the tree. They may have been there when you was tilling the ground, right? But when the fruit comes, they won't be there for that. And you got to accept the fact that some people are only sent to your life for a certain season. They're not meant to be there forever. They're meant to come to teach that lesson. You learn that lesson and you move forward with life. But what we do is we become so complacent with having other people in our life that we have to have them in order for us to feel relevant because of our own fear of dealing with our own demons.
Speak on it, girl.
You know, you got to, because the thing about it is, I think that a lot of times people don't understand how we use other people in jobs and work. Like you said, you booked and you busy, right? And that's stuck in my mind because I'm thinking like, yeah, you're right. People get to that mindset where they booked and they busy. But the thing about it is, are you growing?
Right.
Are you booked and you busy, but are you maturing? Like spiritually, where are we? What are we doing? Emotionally, where are we? What are we doing? And you'll get to that place where you'll become stuck. And the reason why you're stuck is because your thinking is stuck. And you're stuck right there because it's comfortable, right? Yeah, y'all know how we do. We'll get to a place where we got a certain level of success. And this is not what other people put on us. This is what we put on ourselves. Once I get this job and this job is paying me $15 an hour, man, I'm bringing home X amount of dollars a week. I got this and I'm moving and I'm able to pay all my bills. And guess what? We happy with that because we're not struggling to pay the bills. And we develop that mentality of what? Y'all can't tell me that y'all ain't said this at least once or twice or every single month when it's time for you to pay your bills. I ain't worried about nothing because at least my bills paid. The devil is a lie, baby. That's not the type of lifestyle that I want to live. I don't want just enough. I need more than enough. I don't believe in lack thinking. I don't want the bare minimum. I don't need my ends to meet. I need my ends to wrap around each other. I'ma still need to be able to take them trips. I'ma still be able to, I need to be able to shop. It's other things that I need within my life that I need. Yeah, I need self-care stuff. But if you accept the bare minimum, guess what you're going to always get? You're going to always get the bare minimum. If you accept the bare minimum, you will forever get the bare minimum. If you let people talk to you any kind of way, that's how they're going to always talk to you. If you let them treat you like that, they're going to always treat you like that. You got to get to a place in life where you change that thought process, the way that you think and the way that you speak over your life. And you also got to be mindful of when those things creep up into your mind. Not today, devil. Not today. Every single day when you're waking up, it's creating me a clean heart, oh God, and renew a right spirit within me. Every single day, without fail. You speaking that over your life every single day, without fail. Why? Because we need to be renewed and we need a different spirit every single day. We got, the more that you grow, it's different levels, different devils. You got to understand that every single day it's going to be something different. No day is going to always be the same. You got to get to that place in life where you're able to roll with the punches. And that's where we get thrown off course. Because the first time something doesn't happen the way that we want it to happen, or the first time we experience any type of hardship, any type of trial, then all of a sudden we're ready to throw in the towel. But you got to understand that if you're not willing to take you serious, why would anybody else be? If you know that you're not being treated right, you're not being loved correctly, you're not being respected the way that you should be, and you continuously allow it, then who's really at fault? If you're responsible for your life, if you're responsible for the way your peace, your joy, your happiness, nobody can't take anything away from you that you're not willing to give. A lot of times when we're moving through life, we're very much aware of what it is that we're going through. We're very much aware of the people that we're dealing with. But what we do is we make excuses for it. We make excuses to stay. We make excuses for why they act the way that they act. Oh, girl, they got some past trauma. They got some generational curses. Their mama didn't hug them when they was little. Their daddy had went to jail. We got more excuses for them and the more excuses that we make for them being the way that they are and treating us poorly, the more that we're doing nothing but running ourselves in the ground. You got to get to a place in life where you understand that it's okay for one, for you to say no, for you to two, for you to separate, three, for you to be able to do things even if you got to do it by yourself. All right. And the other thing I wanted to talk about, oh man, hold on. It's the boy, listen here. I told y'all when I said shutting down negative conversations in your own mind, I wanted y'all to understand that I wanted to go into your mind and really speak on what it really was like, because it's us. This conversation that we're having don't have anything to do with everybody else. It has something to do with us. How we allow people to treat us, how we treat ourselves, how we talk to ourselves, how we handle ourselves, and the nonchalant thinking. Boy, y'all got to let that go. Y'all be, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. And when I'm talking about nonchalant thinking, nonchalant speaking over your life, well, if it happens, it happens. That type of mentality, write it in your notes. Letting go of the it happens, let that go. Let that go. That right there is the reason why you're still in that relationship. That right there is the reason you're still at that job. That right there is still the same reason why you live in your life the way that you're living it, because you don't have the drive that you need to have in order for you to do something different, to do something better with your life. That nonchalant thinking that you have, oh yeah, well, if it happened, it happened. And then if it don't, it don't. The devil is a lie, baby. I'm gonna need for this to happen. I'm gonna need for this to happen right here. It ain't no other way that I can go other than this happening. You have to wake up. You have to have tunnel vision. You have to understand that I don't have any room for error in my life. So, which means I don't do small talk. I hate small talk, to be honest with you. I don't want do what. Where's the substance? Give me something that's going to fuel me, that's going to feed me. Show me what it is that you're trying to, so we can go ahead and nip it in the bud right now. Because I'm going to tell you right, if it ain't sounding like nothing, I'm going to walk off mid-conversation anyway. I don't know why I do it, but I just do. I take off on you. You be having a conversation. I'll be halfway down the road. It's just something about it that bothers me.
Right.
But when it got something to do with your life, I feel like, when it has something to do with your life, you should make it a responsibility of yours. You should make it a job of yours to be all the way intentionally involved, all the way involved, all hands on deck, two toes to the ground, 10 toes to the ground, all the way in there to say, you know what, I need for this to work. Right. I have my everything in there. Why? Because you're going to get what you focus on. You're going to get what you focus on. And the reason you have to shut down those negative conversations is because if you continue to focus on that negativity, that's what you're going to get. If you continue to think that you can't do it, then you're never going to be able to do it. If you continue to speak that it's going to be hard, or it's going to be difficult, or it's going to take a lot out of you, then it's always going to be hard. It's always going to be difficult, and it's always going to take a lot out of you, because that's what you're speaking over your life. That's why it's extremely important for you to speak positivity over your life. You know what I'm saying? Not just your life, but any and everything that's connected to it. That's your finances. That's your spiritual life. That's your emotional growth. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that you're well-rounded and balanced in all aspects of your life. That's your responsibility. Why would you be nonchalant about your life?
Right.
That doesn't make sense to me. When you step into the life coaching field and you're talking to people and you're dealing with them on a regular basis, and then you hear somebody say, well, you know what? If they stay, they stay. But if they don't, they go, they go. No, ma'am. If they're not good, if they're not performing well, if they're in that relationship and they're giving you bare minimum, if they're not doing what needs to be done, just like any other job, they got to be fired. You're not fulfilling the duties as assigned. But we'll make an excuse. You got to change the way that you think in order for you to be able to change the way that you reoperate on a regular basis. Lose the nonchalant thinking when it got something to do with your life. Stop leaving conversations open. Oh, yeah, well, just let me know what you're going to do. Take that as a note. That's a note. That's a note right there. Put that in the note. I ain't got it in my notes, but I need that. I'm going to say that again and something else, I'm sure. You got to understand that it's extremely important. What did I say, babe?
Just let me know what you're gonna do.
Oh, yeah, stop leaving conversations open is what it was. Stop leaving conversations open. Learn how to close it. Because when you tell a person, just let me know what you're gonna do. Oh yeah. Some of y'all know the drill. I know. Don't throw your phone just yet. I'm gonna get to the point. Don't throw your phone and don't take off running just yet. The thing about it is, when you don't have enough respect and drive for your particular life or your life, this is my life right here, right? If I got that passive thinking, if I have that nonchalant thinking that you just let me know whatever you're gonna do, then you just let that other individual take control over your life. You just gave them control. You just put the ball over there in their court. No, ma'am, you don't get to pick and choose when you're going to talk to me, when you're going to deal with me, when you're going to love me, when you're going to see me as fit or see me as worthy. That's not how this here works. If you don't value me and the person that I am, if you don't see that you're being attached to me, connected to me in any type of way, if you don't see that as being a blessing to you in your life, if you're not being fed spiritually, mentally, emotionally, then detach yourself. Go ahead, bye. Don't, yeah, you ain't doing me no service by standing around here in my way. You know, so but we give them that pass, we put it in their court, and then and then that response is always gonna be, okay, well, I'll let you know. And they're gonna let you know while they out partying, enjoying their life. But they got you stuck in the in-betweens. They got you over there trying to figure out, are we gonna be together or are we not? Your life is stuck and they still living. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, sir. I got some more points over here. Okay, wait a minute. I told y'all about being afraid. I told y'all got to make decisions, got to make choices, because if you don't, you'll rob yourself of opportunities, right? I didn't. Okay, we'll put that on there then. That's what we need. We need that one.
That's a good one right there.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know how I skipped over that one, friend. Don't
we need that one. Wait a minute.
Friend, look, I'm over here on this little phone, but don't worry, my birthday coming up. I'm gonna get something bigger and it ain't gonna click out on me. I got to keep putting the code in over here. Do not be afraid to make decisions for your life. Okay, you got to trust yourself and understand that not making the decisions for your life will rob you of your opportunities. Not making decisions will rob you of opportunities. You gotta be able to. You got to be able to make some decisions, good, bad, or indifferent. You got to be able to make some decisions.
Read the opportunity part again. Do not be afraid to make a decision of your life.
Mm-hmm. Because being afraid of making decisions will rob you of opportunities. Oh, this is going to be a good one that I got right here, y'all. Stop holding yourself hostage. Stop. Yeah, when I say we got to shut this type of thinking down, I meant that thing, man. Listen, stop holding yourself hostage. Stop thinking that you can't. Stop saying that you can't do it. Stop saying that it's going to be too hard for you to do it. Stop saying that, oh, it's going to take a whole lot of work. Stop saying, well, I don't really have that support system. Stop saying, well, I'm not sure if I have enough money. You know, just make the first step. Anytime you holding yourself back, you got to understand. And a lot of times it don't even be the fact that we don't have the right skills, friend. It ain't even that we don't have the skills or the qualifications. Believe it or not, a lot of y'all don't take the next step that you need to make in your life. It's because you're afraid of your own capabilities. Now that one was deep, man. I told you I did my homework for this. You probably, she's smiling, y'all. I did my job. Yeah, Josh. Yeah, I did my job. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we won't do what we need to do in our life because we are afraid of our own capabilities. And the reason why we like that is because we've allowed life to condition us. Yeah. We've beat ourselves up so much. We've beat ourselves up so much, and we've downplayed our person so much that even though we know we got the right skills, the right degrees, we have everything that we need to step out and do it. But in our mind, we're still thinking that if I do this, then what about this? If I do this, then what about this? So we start to overanalyze the situation instead of taking it piece by piece, day by day. You'll get to that place where instead of you trying to go out and do it, you will become so frustrated with overanalyzing it and thinking about the what if factor that you will never even get started. You never even get started. You shut yourself down before you even put the blueprint up.
Right.
Yeah. Before you know what I'm saying? And it's not even because somebody else said something. It's because you are afraid of yourself. And believe it or not, a lot of y'all, you won't start because you don't even feel like you deserve that company. You don't feel like you deserve to be successful. You don't feel like, somebody coming from my background, somebody coming from my type of community, my type of family. You know what I'm saying? These people not going to accept me. These people not going to respect me. They're not going to receive anything from me. Who am I to come out and say this, and this? Who am I to be that person, to be that voice? Why would people listen to me knowing where? And we've talked ourselves out of everything it was that we wanted to do, not because somebody else came and said, you're not going to be anybody. You're not going to do it. It's because of what we told ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
It's what we've already made up in our own mind that I want to stay where it's safe at. So even though I'm making $15 an hour and I'm able to pay all the bills, but after the bills are paid, I can't go on no girls' night. I can't get my toes done. I can't get my hair done. I'm going to have to rock these cornrows for another paycheck period. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even though I got the bare minimum, I'm still over here. I'm cool. I'm complacent. I've already accepted that this right here, this is my normal.
Correct.
I'm telling you, look at here. And that to me, it blows my mind. Because when you have talent, when you have skill, when you have degrees, when you have that type of support, what's stopping you? You got people that's coming from absolutely nothing. And they taking off. Because they understand what it's like to be hungry. They understand what it's like not to have. They understand what it's like to, not have that type of support system, and they're being self-motivated. I got to motivate myself because guess what? If nobody else is going to cheer for me, I got to cheer for myself. If nobody else is going to support me, I got to support myself. But I think a lot of times, if you take a step back in your life and you look over your whole entire life, and there's a lot of situations that you've encountered that you did not know how you were going to fix it, how you were going to get through it, how you were going to make a way, but somehow a way was still made. That should be motivation enough for you never to be afraid to step out and do something. Because we've all been there. We've all had to slide down the wall before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't all been in that situation like, how in the world I'm going to get out of this?
Right.
How in the world this is? We didn't even know. But somehow or another, that situation wasn't nearly as bad as we thought that it would be. The impact was an impact, but it wasn't detrimental. It didn't take us out. You know what I'm saying? It ruined us in that moment, in that time. That pain was real. You know what I'm saying? It was extremely uncomfortable. And yeah, it may have distracted us for that moment, but you got to be able to have that type of mind control over yourself to know that even, sometimes I might get off course. Sometimes I might be over here, and doing this, but I got to be able to train myself to come back. And yeah, we can't spend too much time over there. We can't spend too much time doing this, and this, because we got to have that tunnel vision in our own life. We got to be focused on our own life because we are run for everybody else. And us coming through for other people is never going to be a problem. Us coming through for ourselves is always where the issue come in at.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on. Now, let me see. Okay? I told y'all are not a part of your environment, that you have to reset your mind. I did, baby. Okay. And you have to change your mind to recreate your own reality. And that's the reason why I said you are not a product of your environment. It's because as an adult, you get to pick and choose your environment. You get to pick and choose who you deal with. You get to pick and choose where you want to go and you don't want to go. So when you get to that place in life where you're able to make your own decisions, you are now in that position where you're able to recreate your own reality, right? So if I don't like this, then I don't have to deal with it. I can change it. If I pick this major and it's not working for me, I can change it.
Correct.
If I get married over here and I find out 6 months down the line that you're low down, you're dirty, your feet stink, your hair nappy, and I no longer want to be there, then guess what? That's my defined right. I can make that choice because as an adult, that's my right. This is not working for me. This is not beneficial to me. You sold me on an image. You sold me on a presentation. And I'm finding out as I pull back these layers of you that you don't have anything really to offer me. And you're doing me more of a disservice by me staying with you than if I was to walk away. Because honestly, people think that I'm crazy when I say, when you establish your priorities in your life, write that down. Establish your priorities in your life. When you establish those priorities in your life, you go back every other week And you reevaluate those priorities that you established in your life to see whether or not they're beneficial to you in your growth. And if they're not, you cut them off. Gotta go, baby. Because that's the type of season that we're in. And you got to understand that, like you said before, when you're in the middle of a pandemic, you got to understand something about life. We're all stuck inside four walls.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're inside that four walls, it's extremely easy for you to lose your mental health, for you to get to a place in life where you become extremely depressed and stressed out. With jobs closing left and right, not really knowing who's going to be doing this, who's going to be doing that, what happens if I get sick? They keep changing the rules and the regulations. How am I going to survive as an adult? These things run through your mind on a regular basis. If you don't have strong mental health, you're going to be one of those people. You will fall into that same thing of, oh, now I'm stressed because I just, I don't know if I got enough money saved. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. No. That's why I say let go of the lack thinking. Stop thinking that you deserve only the bare minimum. I tell you what, I get up and I come to this job every day. I make enough money to pay my bills or whatever, but I don't ever want nobody on this here job to think that this right here is all there. This ain't all of me. I come here and they pay the bills, but like I came here looking, I can go back out the door and look some more. And that's, and it's a thing, but that's just how it has to be. I got some more, y'all. I got some more. Look what you asked me. Stacy, look what this girl and boy, look.
Mine's empty.
Uh-oh, she ain't got none today, Stacy.
I do. I drank. I'm going to get some more.
All right, this is going to be this is one of these things I want y'all to write down on your sticky notes. If you got your sticky notes, Drea, yes, I was number one. I know that's right. I'm here, I'm there now, but I'm panicking, oddly enough, but it's big work. Word, because you're going to get out of it though, Drea. That's the thing. It's the thing about it is, is being able to pull yourself out of those situations. You know what I'm saying? Just because we say that we're going to live this type of lifestyle and that we're going to have joy and that we're going to have peace and that we're going to grow, it doesn't necessarily mean that it doesn't mean that we're going to be exempt from any trials or tribulations. Things are still going to come that's going to test us to see if we really mean what we said. The moment that you start living your best life, the moment that you start recreating yourself, the moment that you get tunnel vision and you get focused on what it is that you want to do in your own life, get ready, because right then and there, oh yeah, everything is about to come and test it. Wait a minute, she thinks she gonna be over there smiling and grinning. She think that she about to be over there, living her best life. She over there talking about she about to cut some of these strongholds loose, that she about to cut some of these generational curses. Let me go and show her that this is just deeper than what she thought. But if you got control over your thinking, if you know how to shut down those negative conversations right when they enter, then yeah, you'll pull yourself out every single time. It's all about how you view yourself. What do you think about yourself? What are you speaking over yourself? You're going to only be as happy as you want to be.
Mm-hmm.
You're only going to be as happy as you want to be. And I don't care how much money that you have. I don't care what type of car you drive. None of that. If you can have all of that and still be a beautiful disaster. Yeah, you got a nice car, but he just as depressed as all get out. Got a whole mansion over there, able to take all types of trips, do all the best things in life. What you depressed about? You got people out here that's living from pillar to post. They got to catch an Uber, got to catch a taxi, and some folk got to walk. But if you talk to them, it's like they living high on the hog. They over there smiling and grinning and living their best life. Why? Because even though they don't have any money financially, or they living check to check financially, spiritually they prayed up.
Yeah.
Because they know that this is not going to be the end of me. I'm in this situation right now. I'm building. I'm reconstructing myself. I'm aligning myself with the things that I'm asking the divine for. My time is coming. And that's the type of mentality that they have. They speaking that over their life, even while getting in a taxi, even while walking back and forth to work, even while going to that job that they really don't like. They're aligning themselves. I'm going to do this until I find something better. I'm going to focus right here because I know my better is coming. So you're constantly making those positive deposits. You're constantly picking picking up self-help books. You're constantly listening to ministry. You're constantly listening to motivational speaking. Everything that you're doing in your life when you're trying to build peace in your life, it's going to be surrounded by that. It's going to be, if it's not peaceful, don't come this way. I will shut you down real fast in a hurry, baby. I'm telling you that right now. If you come in with drama, if you come in with chaos, if this is not going to be beneficial to my growth, if this is not going to help me accomplish my goals, then I want you, I want no dealings. No dealings at all. And you have to be that stern. You have to have that type of aggression. You got to speak with that type of authority, because the more that you walk around, you whining and you crying and you moping and you depressed, then guess what? Nobody's going to take you seriously. People ask me all the time, why you yell? Why you speak so aggressively? Girl, you don't know what I've been through.
Right.
You don't know about the times that I was being quiet. I was being quiet. Now I got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? Blame them. And then the thing about it is, because what I don't want you to do, write this in your notes real quick. Don't become a victim of yourself. Because a lot of times I want y'all to understand that you are not a victim. You made yourself a victim. You made yourself a victim because of the way that you think. You got the tools. You got the degrees. You're perfectly set up. The only thing that's holding you back is up here. Your fear of the unknown. If I step out and do this, what if it doesn't work out well? What if people don't support it? What if people don't come through? How am I going to stay afloat? What is it? We so concerned about those things that we never get started. Do not become a victim of yourself. Not at all. All right. And don't allow failure to keep you from trying. That's my other thing. And the reason why I say that is because in order for you to learn, you gotta fail sometime. In order for things to, you got to make a couple of mistakes along the way, because those mistakes is going to teach you what it is that you're doing and help you master your craft. But you got to want it bad enough. You got to want it bad enough. You got to be willing to make the sacrifices. You got to be willing to get up every single day and go hard for it. You got to, even in the times when things don't look like it's going to go your way, when you think that, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, the whole world is against you, you still have to have that smile on your face. A lot of times my grandmama used to tell me, she used to be like, you know what I'm saying, I'll never look like what it is that I'm going through.
Mm-hmm.
And we take that thinking with us every single day, right? Because if you came up like I came up, man, I came up in the Pentecostal Holiness Church, man. Listen, it gets wild in there. And the thing about it is, it was always, I'm telling you, it gets wild in there. It's like you never look like what you're going through, right? Because if you wake up and you already stressed out, you already depressed, one thing I learned is that if I wake up and I accept that defeated type of mentality, then I'm setting the tone for my day. That's how I'm going to be walking around. That's how I'm going to be acting all day long. But if I wake up and even in the middle of everything that I'm going through, even in the middle of all of that, if I still continue to put one foot in front of the other, I notice, just like you said, you know what? Somebody's having a bad day. They said something negative to me, but I sent something positive that way. And boom, it changed the energy. That's the same thing that happened to you inside your mental on a regular basis. If you wake up and you're feeling defeated, and before you can allow that to soak into your spirit, you know what? God, I thank you for just being here. I thank you for being amongst the living and not the dead. I know for a fact that some folk that did not wake up this morning wasn't afforded this opportunity. So therefore, if you don't do anything else for me today, I'm still grateful. I'm still grateful. If you ever looking for a reason to be grateful, I'm already grateful.
Right.
And understanding that the first 15 to 20 minutes of your day, when you first wake up, that mind is impressionable. It's ready right then and there. You got to start speaking that positivity right then and there, going straight into prayer, going straight into a 5-10 minute meditation, going straight into your positive affirmations. Before you walk out of the bathroom to go and get dressed for your day, you should have already handled those 3 things. You should have taken care of prayer. You should have taken care of meditation. You should have taken care of positive affirmations right after you got finished with brushing your teeth. You should walk up out of that bathroom already lit for the day. Baby, what you about to do? Conquer the world?
Right.
I'm ready to go because you're setting that tone. But that's how serious you have to be when you're trying to reprogram yourself. It took you a very long time to get to the state that you're in right now. You didn't get into it in one day. That's years. And you're not going to get out of it in one day. So Drea, when I was saying that to you, I was saying that to say that, even though sometimes we be in these different situations and we have all this different stuff going on, it's all about how we view those situations. You know what? This ain't going to get the best of me. I ain't finna let this stress me out. I'm not finna let this run me in the ground. I'm not finna do that. Yes, I care about it. If there's anything that I can do to fix it, then I sure will. But once I identify the fact, that it's not fixable, I cut it off. It's about those boundaries. It's going right. Every single class is all connected. It's going right back to those boundaries. Knowing when to let certain things go. Knowing when to walk away. Knowing when to abort that mission. Knowing when that you're not being valued. So why would we stay where we're not valued? Because we've tricked ourselves into thinking that this is what we deserved. I can't value you if you don't value you. If you don't know your worth, you're going to settle for anything. You're going to always undersell yourself. She said, failure is not the end of, baby, I want you to know, failure is not the end of you. And also failure does not equal finished.
Write that down.
I did. That's one of my things I tell them all the time. Failure does not equal finish, baby. That just means I gotta dust myself off a little bit. I gotta dust myself off. Gotta wipe away my little tears, baby. Yeah, them unexpected blows. Sometimes you gotta take them to the chin. This right here, it happened. It knocked me off course. You know what I'm saying? It caught my attention, but it's not gonna distract me. You know what I'm saying? I know that it happened, but I'm not gonna let it pull me out of my zone. I'ma still remain in my zone. I'ma still continue to work, but I'm aware that I got some chaos over there, and just know it's only a matter of time before that too gonna be cut off. You feel me? And that's how you have to live life. And one of the other things that I wanted to leave y'all with, if I see what I'm saying, it's locked again. The other thing I wanted to say today, and for y'all that follow me on Facebook, I posted it today, but it was one of the things I thought about when we use the term the glass is half empty, right? Keep in mind that glass is also half full. It's all about the way that you view it. That negative mindset will have you thinking that the glass is half empty. But when you change the way that you think, you're going to be looking and saying, hey, that glass is half full. It's a 50-50. Mm-hmm. We can either take this all the way over the top, or we can accept that defeat. But it's all going to be up to you. You got to understand that you deserve more, that you deserve better. You deserve to be in a happy, healthy relationship. And when I say relationship, I'm talking about relationships all the way around. Relationships, family ships, church ships, job ships, whatever ship it is that you own, you deserve to have healthy connections within it. And if it's not bringing you a certain level of peace, a certain level of joy, if it's not fulfilling the job that it's supposed to be fulfilling, lose that sense of fear, that false sense of responsibility to people and to these different things that's keeping you bound, that's keeping you in hostage. Don't hold yourself hostage. Stop being afraid of your own capabilities. When you have the right tools and the things that you need in order for you to be successful, take full advantage of that. Understand that this is your life. There's no wrong chances. You gotta be willing to take risks. And no matter what it is, you got to be willing to take some risks. Good, bad, or indifferent. You got to be willing to, if you want it, you got to be willing to fight for it. You got to be willing to show up for you every single day with that same type of drive, that same type of energy that you would for anybody else, because you owe it to yourself. This is something that you deserve. Your positive affirmations are, I am beautiful. I'm beautifully made. What's the next one? I'm worthy and I'm determined. All right. So I challenge you guys, everybody. I challenge you guys starting this week. right? I want y'all to really focus on that first thing in the morning. I gave y'all 3 things to do first thing in the morning. 3 things to do. Starting this week. Start it right now, tomorrow in the morning. When you wake up, soon as you wake up, I challenge you to wake up. Go into prayer. Go in your meditation. Do your positive affirmations before you even leave the bathroom. Set up your day, the tone for your whole entire week. Lose that mentality of this is going to be a long week. This is going to be a hard day. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. I don't know this. Lose all of that. Let all of that go and replace all of that with I got this. This week is going to fly by. I'm going to get some stuff done this week. I'm going to grab me a planner this week. I'm going to grab me a self-help book this week. This week, I'm going to do like, what I'm saying? Maybe I'm going to listen to some motivational speaking on my way to work. What I'm saying? Maybe on my lunch break, I'm going to pop in my earbuds. I'm going to listen to some motivational speaking or some ministry. Why? Because I want to surround my area. Everything that got something to do with me, I want to surround it with peace. I want to make some positive deposits in my life. And you're going to slowly but surely see things around you start to gradually change. Because when you're making positive deposits inside your life, and when I say that, I mean spiritually, when you're feeding your soul, it's nothing but a filtering process. So the more that you feed it the good, the more that negative got to go. It got to go. It got to go. But it's all about how you view you. It's how you view how you view life, how you view these different situations. But if you wake up and you feel defeated and you drag that along, then you self-sabotaging. You're becoming a victim of yourself. And I think one of the most important things that I said when I was on here is one of the things is just like your car is important, your house is important, your jewelry is important, so is your mental health. You go outside your way to put an alarm on your house, to put an alarm on your car, to lock away your jewelry. But when it comes to your mental health, we don't protect that. We let people run wild in our life, through our life, revolving door, whenever, however they want. You got to get to that place in your life where you understand who you are, and what you represent. And like my grandma used to always say, I had a lot of conversations with my grandma. Don't mind me, but she used to always used to always say it all the time. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
Okay.
Right? You always got to have some type of plan. You always got to know exactly what it is that you want out of life. It's extremely important for you to shut down these negative conversations. Get into a place where anytime you start to think, second guess anything, shut it down. Not today, devil. Not today. Oh, when you start to feel those feelings of, oh, I'm not good enough, shut it down. I'm not pretty enough, shut it down. I don't have the right body, shut it down. My hair is not the curliest, shut it down. I don't care how trivial you might feel like it is. Some of these things is big issues to other folk. You feel me? Whatever it is, whatever those insecurities are that you carry with you on a regular basis, start knocking those things down. Identify what they are and start speaking positivity over them. You know what? I might not have the body that I want, but I'm gonna work on it. I might, I'm saying, my hair might not be as long as I'm with me a couple weaves until it get to where I want it to be. You know what I'm saying? I might not have the job that I want, but I'm making a conscious effort to find me a new one. I'm not happy in this relationship, so yeah, chances are I'm about to cut you off. And you're not being afraid to do so, to follow through with those things, being committed to the commitments that you make for yourself. Because at the end of the day, if you cheat, you're only cheating yourself. What we got on here? All right, Drea, did you have anything you want to share with the group? Because I can add you right now. That was it for me, guys. I hope you guys took some notes. If not, I'll be back on TikTok tomorrow. I didn't want to get them this message until I talked to y'all first. So I'll be on there tomorrow. So if you guys didn't catch any notes, then you'll be able to catch them again tomorrow. Or you'll be able to go back and rewatch this live because it'll be uploaded inside of the Patreon. I appreciate everybody showing up to class. I thank you guys for participating. Shout out to Coach LaCole from Atlanta, Georgia. The road to greatness.
Yes, ma'am.
Man, she's a positivity coach, man. I love her. The first time that I did a podcast, I actually done it with her on her platform. So I definitely wanted to bring her in to allow her to introduce herself to you guys. Make sure you guys go and follow her as well.
Put it up in a bullet can Josh put her handles up in the bullet?
I don't think she sent them to him. I don't think so. But you guys, I've been tagging her all week though. So you guys make sure you go and you guys follow her and support her. You got something that you be making too, right?
Yeah, so I do a back to school drive every year.
Yeah.
So every July in Augusta, Georgia, I go back home and I do a back to school drive every year where we give away. I try to give away at least 300 book bags, but it's full of school supplies. So any and everything you can think of is full of hand sanitizer, everything. My goal, like I tell everybody, if my kids not leaning when they leave me, the book bag not heavy enough.
Okay.
I know that's right.
Kids got to be leaning, boy. If it ain't leaning, it ain't heavy enough.
That's right.
I know that's right, man. I love community service too, so that's always a good thing. Yeah, so we'll definitely.
I teach, so I definitely love that.
Yeah. So
yes.
So when we get off, you got to let me know what we need to do so we can send some stuff back out your way, because I definitely appreciate you pouring into our community service right here. And I'm a strong believer in, you know what I mean, support the people that's supporting you, and you know, to continue to build that strong, you know what I'm saying. First of all, especially with women, I always want to support you know what I'm saying, our women. No matter what it is that we're doing, hey, what you got going on? Let's continue to support and uplift each other, and you know what I'm saying, make each other better. You know, and that's what I feel like it's always about. When it comes down to women, they always want us to compete with each other,
right,
or, you know, and have some type of cattiness or confusion. But you know what I mean, we're a new breed of women. We're a new breed of women over here, you know what I'm saying? And over here, we're talking about positivity and motivation and you know what I'm saying, you know, creating a better version of ourselves. So I most definitely send me everything that you need so we can get some stuff sent out there for the kids. And as much as I'm in Atlanta, we'll probably end up pulling up and dropping our stuff off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Next time, yeah, definitely. I seen you at Juicy Crab. I said, oh, let me tell her. That's my spot. You better tell me. I'll meet you at Juicy Crab now. Look.
Man, listen.
Yeah, we love Atlanta's Juicy Crab.
Man, listen.
Look.
I love
on me. Pull up on me.
Pull up on me.
Man, listen.
Who wore that shirt? Who wore that shirt to class?
Listen. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Y'all see? Yeah, don't play. Let me fix the camera, baby. Y'all, don't play with us. We came prepared. Rebuilding your foundation 2022.
Love it.
Yes. We got them in black and white, guys. We got them in black and white. Hey, you know what I'm saying? If you haven't gotten your shirt yet, if you haven't got your Rebuilding Your Foundation shirt, your class shirt, make sure you go to the website so you can go and grab them. I have them available black, white. I think I got all colors. If you want to customize your shirt and remove the your and put your name right there, you can do so. Stacy, your shirt is in the mail. It should be to you on Sunday. Deborah, your shirt is in the mail. It should be to you on Sunday. And both of them, they got their shirts customized. So if you want your shirts, if you want a class shirt, make sure you grab them, because like I said, our last class, I want to make sure that everybody show up to class with a shirt on, because I want to do a big Zoom class, man. I want to be able to show everybody, you know what I'm saying, my group, man. I love them. Mm-hmm. Oh, you got it already, Stacy? That's what's up. Man, that mail went kind of fast. I'll get mine soon. I need it personalized. I got you, Drea. I got you. All right, guys. Well, y'all know the drill, man. Every time you wake up and you put 10 toes to the ground, sweat yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are and how much you love you, because there's no love like self-love. And you first got to love yourself way before you're able to love anybody else. It's your favorite online motivational speaker, your favorite online personality. It is your girl, Street Poet, aka the Carolina She King. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for tonight's boot camp. I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Love you guys. Y'all take care. Thank you, Coach. I appreciate you.
Thank y'all.
Y'all have a good night.
Have a good night.